Ngā in today's news, Pike River Coal has been sentenced to $760,000 in fines for 9 health and safety failings. The company is also ordered to pay $3.5 million in compensation to families of the 29 miners killed in the coal mine explosion 2.5 years ago. The sentencing judge said that although the company is in receivership, the fines are a necessary deterrent and shareholders should be able to pay the families. The spokesman for most of the families is commending the courage of Judge Jane Farish. Buddy Monk says the sentence is fitting and should send a strong message.
I think Judge Ferris put the stake in the ground for any further companies to do what the company's done to our families. I think she stood up to the plate, so it's not all over. We've got some avenues now where we can go away and think about.
The Ministry of Health is warning that people who get tattoos could be exposing themselves to hepatitis infection from unhygienic practices as well as blood poisoning. Some inks contain potentially dangerous levels of heavy metals, and anyone interested in tattoos is urged to first check ink manufacturer details on the ministry's website. Labour's leader is refusing a proposal for candidate selection based on gender. The idea of requiring a 50-50 caucus could see Labour prevent men from standing from Parliament. David Shearer says he encourages more women in Parliament but prefers setting targets, not quotas.
Personally, I'm not supportive of it. I think that what we could be doing is doing it proactively, as we're doing right now. I think the mechanism by which we are looking to do it in this particular proposal is something that I don't think is the way forward.
The final Sky City Convention Centre deal is expected to be signed, sealed and delivered by 11 p.m. tonight. Economic Development Minister Stephen Joyce admits that the initial deadlines may have been a bit ambitious, but promises the government and casino operator are nearly there. Meanwhile, several major gambling services are lobbying to ditch the Gambling Harm Reduction Bill. The Problem Gambling Foundation New Zealand, Salvation Army and Auckland University's School of Population Health believe that the modified bill has become a poisoned chalice. Graham Ramsey says it should be abandoned for now.
At a later time, perhaps we can have another look at that again and see if we can actually make some real improvements to problem gambling in our community.
Overseas, the Chief Justice of Egypt's Supreme Constitutional Court, Adli Mansour, has been named president. The military threw its weight behind massive protests against the democratically elected President Mohamed Morsi and ousted him only a year into his term. Analysts say the overthrow is a clear rejection of Morsi's conservative religious leanings, as he was strongly supported by the once-banned Muslim Brotherhood. Hoki ki te kāinga, kua puta te kairehita tiana rafano tanga mātenga mārenatanga, i ngā tatauranga mō ngā ingoa Māori e tino rata ana mō te wiki o te reo Māori. Ko mai te ingoa i tapaina ki te nuinga o ngā kōhine, a ko Niko te ingoa pai ake mā ngā tama, ka rawe aua ingoa. That's the news. Ka nuinga karere mātua mai te whare kōrero rima, nohora mai.